It's almost 6:34 now on Michigan This Morning, and crews today in Leelanau County are hoping to pull a sunken sailboat out from under the waters of Lake Michigan, and we have a crew bringing you live reports all morning long.
The One Design 48 Hoodoo was racing in the Chicago Yacht Club race to Mackinac Island when it sank on Sunday. It happened in the Manitou Passage when the sailboat's rudder broke off. All 10 crew members on board were safely evacuated to another boat. Right now, 9 and 10's Adora Namigadde is live on the boat this morning as crews work to lift the Hoodoo from the water. Good morning, Adora.
Good morning, Adam and Courtney. We're live and we're here with Towboat US. Right now we're officially on the water. Woohoo! We're going to pick up the Hoodoo. And right now here with the rescue attempt is Captain Adam Reister. How are you?
Doing well.
He's multitasking today. Pretty impressive doing this interview and driving this boat. So tell us what's going to happen once we arrive to the sunken sailboat.
Right, so we have a 6 to 7 mile run to get there. This morning we had to wait for some weather to go through. Things kind of blew up a little more than we thought last night, so safety wise we had to wait for 2 foot or less waves before we could run this morning, and we're looking pretty good right now. It looks like the wind's setting down pretty good.
Awesome. So then what happens once we actually arrive to location?
So the divers will be on scene. It's going to be the first chance that they've had to put their eyes on it themselves and evaluate the site. We're pretty certain how the boat's setting right now. However, with the waves and whatnot, that can move, it can change. So we're going to immediately evaluate its resting position. From there, we will determine what we're going to need for lift bags and equipment that we need to get secured to the boat to get it extracted and to the surface.
So after assessment, how long are you expecting we're going to be out on the water?
Well, this will be an all-day operation for sure. Yeah. Once it's up, we need to pump it out. We need to make sure we get the hole secured and patched. And once it's floating safely, we'll make a determination a lot based on weather and wind forecasts. Ultimately, the boat needs to go to Leland, Michigan, or I'm sorry, Northport, Michigan. So that's probably an 8 to 10 hour tow.
Thank you. And it's crucial to get this sailboat out so that other boaters are not seeing it, as a hazard while they're doing their thing out on the waterways. Live from Michigan this morning, I'm Adora Namigadde.
Wow, all right. Thank you, Adora. We will be bringing you more live updates through the morning. Stick with us here on Michigan This Morning. It is 6:36 now. Deputies in Grand Traverse County are looking for a driver they say hit a bicyclist and then took off. Deputies say around 7 Monday night, a Traverse City man was hit by a pickup truck while riding his bike on the shoulder of Hoke Road in Blair Township. Now he is okay, and deputies are looking for a Ford F-250 or F-350. It may be missing a passenger side mirror. If you have any information, call the Grand Traverse County Sheriff's Office. We have continuing coverage this morning on a drowning in Newaygo County we first told you about yesterday on Michigan This Morning. 4-year-old Jacob Arquette was reported missing in Everett Township on Monday. Deputies searched the area and quickly found him in a pool. They tried to perform CPR, but it was too late. To prevent tragedies like this, lifeguards recommend starting swimming lessons at a very young age. The Cadillac YMCA offers lessons to children as young as 6 months old. Right now, parents can register their kids for the Cadillac YMCA's next swimming lesson session, which starts on August 22nd.
An Antrim County business continues to clean up this morning after fire ripped through their building. The south end of Grand Traverse Pallet in Ellsworth went up in flames yesterday. A worker on the debarker noticed smoke and called for help. Employees quickly shut the firewall to stop the flames from spreading. Everyone inside was able to get out safely, but the south end of the building is a total loss. The Banks Township Fire Department is still investigating how that fire started. In this update, a judge ruled an electric rate increase in the Upper Peninsula is unjust. We told you about the planned shutdown of the Presque Isle Power Plant in Marquette 2 weeks ago. Cloverland Electric members were going to be responsible for $12 million because of the closure, but yesterday a judge said the cost to keep the power plant open was unreasonable. The judge proposed a refund to reduce Cloverland's bill. Cloverland says it's a step in the right direction, but does not solve the problem.
ISIS has claimed responsibility for its 4th attack in Western Europe in less than 2 weeks, brutally assassinating a priest. Police say that 2 attackers stormed into a church in France with knives, taking 3 nuns and 2 worshipers hostage. Just as Father Jacques Hamel was finishing morning mass, the attackers killed the 86-year-old priest. The attackers pledged allegiance to the Islamic State, something that many say is another sign that France is at war with ISIS. Shortly after the attack, police shot and killed both men.
This morning, 13 people are dead and 6 others are hurt after a suicide bomber detonated explosives covered cars in Somalia. Details are limited right now, but what we know is that both explosions happened just outside the United Nations Main Action Service offices and a Somali army checkpoint in Mogadishu on Tuesday. Investigators say Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility for the attack. You can stay with Northern Michigan's news leader as we work to update you on these bombings.
Central Michigan University is going greener with a new roof that looks a lot like a garden. The new living roof is on top of the new biosciences building on CMU's campus in Mount Pleasant. The green roof covers nearly 7,000 square feet. It will reduce runoff and help keep the building cooler in the summer. It may even attract some wildlife. The green roof should last 50 to 60 years.
What a neat project that is.
That is awesome. Fire up, Chip. So proud of my alma mater.
CMU alum
Good
right
job,
here.
guys.